All right, what's up, family? I'm Paige Anderson, and I'm here with a new video. This one's going to be on the Roland Verselab MV1. Today, we're going to be working on section select mode in sequence mode. All right, so let's go to sequence, and let's click section select. Now, for those of you who are old heads like your man, and you're used to hearing the words parts and patterns, that's basically what sections are. So here we have 16 sections. In each project, you have 16 sections, and you can create your song via these 16 sections. Now, for me, I've already created one of my masterpieces, and I made sure that it's something that sounds a little bit older, because I have been getting copyright strikes, and that's the reason why my videos haven't been going up. So I'm trying to make them not sound like up-to-date music, because everybody owns everything at this point. Anyway, let's move on. Now, each one of these 16 sections should be thought of, if you're an old head, thought of as patterns. So I tend to create about 8 patterns, but on this creation, I have 3 patterns, well, 4 patterns that I'm using, and 16 is typically my count in. Now, a friend of mine asked me why I only have a 7-note count in, and that's because typically once I'm finished and I go into song mode, I'm going to master and mix down on the Verselab, and usually that last count is complicated to get out of there, so I just leave that count out, and that just makes it all work better for me. All right, now let's get into it. In section select mode, if you remember, I'm going to use one of my open sections. All right, so now that we know that sections are the same thing as patterns in the old school way of speaking, parts are clips, and phrases is just the information that you put in. All right, now let's move on. I'm on section 5. The default drum kit is Trap Kit 2. You can, on each and every one of these 16 sections, place different instrumentation on your tracks. So let's just use the kit track for now. All right. So here I have the default kit, which is Trap Kit 2. Let me go to note. All right. Now you can go back to section select and hit pad 6. All right. Then press the volume knob 3 times and put a different kit here. Go to note, and you can put R&B kit on section 6. So now on section 5, I have a trap kit, and on section 6, I have an R&B kit. And I'll go to note and let you hear. So if you are following me and doing it the way that I do it, I typically put my bass sound on the kick track. And you don't have to go to section select for this, but let me make sure I'm in the right section. So I'm in section 6 right now. I typically put my bass sound on the kick drum. Now, the reason why I do that is because I may put lead sounds down here on these 3 tracks, and I might want to use the arpeggiator. Typically on my bass, I don't use an arpeggiator. I just play the bass part. All right. So be mindful of that. If you're a person who will use the arpeggiator for your bass sound, then by all means, put your bass sound on the bass track so that you can use the arpeggiator for it. All right, so let's go back to where I am. Kick track. And I'm going to press the value knob in once, twice, and then I'm going to turn it to the left, and my synth basses are there. And I have all right. Now I'm going to go over to the sections, and I'm going to hit section 5. I'm going to then go back to note. I really don't have to leave section select to do this. I can just go 1, 2, and choose a different bass sound for this one. All right. So then I go to note. And if I want to lower the octave, I just hit shift and octave down. All right. And the same thing over here, section select, and go to number 6 and hit the octave down over here too. Oops. Now I have 2 sections, and I have a different bass sound on each section. So 5 has AX alpha bass, and 6 has AX reso bass 1. So you can create a whole different sound palette for each and every section there. All right. You can also do a lot of copying and moving things around in this section select area too. So let's go back to my kit track. I have a count in on 16. Sorry. All right. And I have some drums on 1. So let's go to 1. Another thing you can do is hold down mixer and you can mute things. I'm going to mute everything and just keep the kit track up. So let's say I want to copy the kit from 1 to number 12, but I don't want any of the other instrumentation. I'm going to hit copy, and instead of section all, I'm going to go to clip all. I'm going to press the value knob in, and it says kit track 1. I'm going to send that to number 12. Now on number 12, on my section 12, I have that information. Let's say I want to only copy the phrase and not the sound. I can hit copy, and instead of clip all, I can hit phrase, press the value knob, and I can take 12 and put it on 11, hit the value knob in, and hit it again so that it knows that's what I want to do. And now I've just copied the phrase and not the sound. All right. Now, let's say I didn't have these drums on one of my parts, and I just want to swap this track for that track. I can do that too. Hit copy. And as you see, I have swap. I can swap the section or the clip. I can go from 11 to 10. I just swapped it. So that information is no longer on 11. It's on number 10. Let's say I want to swap information from 3 to 11. Well, let's not do that. Let me do something real quick. Let's say I want to copy the whole section, right, to number 8. Okay, so copy all of number 3 to number 8, to section 8. Okay. All right. So I copied section 3 to section 8, right? And I got the whole of the song. Oh, hold on. Open those tracks back up. All right, let's say I want to take section 8 and swap it to number 9. All I have to do is hit copy, then go all the way to where I'm swapping, and I'm swapping the whole section from 8 to number 9. And hit enter to say okay. And look, number 9 now has and number 8 doesn't have any of that information now. All right. So we've swapped the clip. Let's see. Let me go back in here. We've swapped a clip. We've swapped section. Let's say I'm on number 9 and I want to copy a measure. Okay. So let's say I want to copy clip measure 1 in the kit track number 10 to measure 4. I just do that. Hits complete. And then let's go to notes so that I can look at it. 2, 3, and it went right back to 1. All right. Let's say I want to undo that. Hit exit, and you undo it, and it's back the way it was. 3, 4. All right. Now, and to clear everything, you just, you can literally just go through all the tracks and just start, clearing everything. And you hit clear and sequence, and just go to the tracks and clear them. All right. Same thing on number 9. So now I don't have any of that information, any of those other places. All of that information is gone. All right. What else is in here? So we can do copy clip measure to 1 measure, and we can copy the clip sound. So let's say, well, let's go here. Let's say I have a desire to use the drums from section 13 on section 8, right? So 13, oops, sorry. Let me go ahead and put it at 13 and then press my enter knob and then put that on clip 8. All right, so now I have the drums. All right, I have the drums from section 13 on section 8. All right, that's a simple one. Let's say, well, we already did the phrase, and you can do the whole clip. So if you're on the kit, you can copy the whole kit clip to another section in the song if you want. I think we did that one already too. And then go back to copy. Same thing, section, sound, phrase, all. It's the same thing. One is section, one is the clips. So the section is this and the clips are this. All right. The phrases are the notes that you played within the clip. All right. So to reiterate everything, these 7 tracks here are clips. These 16 pads in section select mode are parts, basically. All right. And the information that you play on a clip are phrases. All right. The information that's inside of the sections and tracks are phrases. All right. Now that you know that, you should be able to move a little bit better with this piece of amazing equipment. I will be back up with another video. Thank you guys for watching this one, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
It's Paige. It's Paige. It's Paige. It's Paige. It's Paige. It's Paige.